Good afternoon. We're joining you live from Mike Sansone Park here in Plant City, Florida, where your Florida Burn Tampa national team is back after a miserable Saturday morning to try to play better baseball today. The Burn are the visiting team today, batting first and playing against the Florida Elite Baseball Club out of Newberry, Florida, up by Gainesville. We've been up there several times to play some tournaments in that area, so I'm not sure we've ever played this team before. And the Florida Elite Baseball have Brady on the mound.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the real world. Baseball.
Stegbauer leading off for the Burn. Ricky is still recovering from an arm injury, so he's usually not in the defensive lineup, but he's been batting and running quite a bit this spring. Good eye there from Ricky. Hard hit ball to the second baseman. He fields it clean. Throws it over to first for the first out. That's good contact by Ricky. That brings up Wilson Anderson. That's ball one on the batter. It's a high fastball up around his eyes. Wilson laid off. And that one, he brought it down into the strike zone for strike one. That's a ball inside. Fastball, low and away for strike two. Wilson fouled it back, straight back to the fence. 2-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt, bounces in the batter's box. Full count. Pitcher's ready. Brings up Mateo Dalmau. Another lefty here. A little high and outside, but ref gives him the strike on that one. We'll probably get that one back in a minute here. That ball's down. 1-1 count. That one's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Coach Stegbauer coaching third. Coach Bobby Brush at first. Maybe we can give him something to do here if we can get a runner on base. That's way high and outside. Good little righty pitcher here on the mound, throwing pretty hard. Seems to have good control. He's not missing by much. There's a fastball for a strike. Second baseman over towards the bag, fields it, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down for the Florida Elite Baseball. So the Burn come out to take the field on defense on the bottom of the first inning with Owen Lever starting on the mound. And Brady Marshall behind the plate. At third, you got Ethan Futch. At short, you got Wilson Anderson. At second, Danilo Soto. And at first, Mateo. And then going back around the outfield in right, from right to left. Right, you got Dylan Knight. Center, you have Reese Brush. And in left, Ethan Barclay. We'll see if the Burn can avoid some of the errors they had yesterday. Play a little better defense, that'd be nice. We have a question from the audience. What type of bats are the boys using? These are the 14U bats, which have to be drop 3. So the lightest bat anybody's using is like a 30-inch bat that's 27 ounces. Most of them are swinging a 31-28 bat. So the bats are a little heavier, and they're basically the high school bats that these travel ball leagues require for 8th graders. And this is a 14U tournament we're playing, so we had to move from a drop 5 bat up to a drop 3 bat. A little heavier. That's ball 1 from Lever. The bats are also BB core bats or wood bats. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Ooh. Wilson catches the ball cleanly and then kind of fumbles it on the transfer and gets his Wilson fumbles the transfer but gets a grip on it and throws it over to first for the out. Good pitch by Owen Lever for the first out of the inning. That ball's outside for ball 1.
Here we go, 1-3.
Brady Marshall misses that one. That one bounces in there. The umpire gets out of dodge. I wouldn't want to get hit by that pitch either. So these bats are BB core bats, which takes some of the pop out of them. So for a 13U team to start using BB core bats is an adjustment. Lever's over and does not get there on time. That's a ground ball base hit to the second baseman, Danilo Soto. And the runner really hustled down the line and beat the throw. Runner on first, 1 out. That's a swing and a miss. And that's a nice throw out from Brady Marshall down to Wilson Anderson at second to get that runner trying to steal. So Lever earned that out already anyway. So
it was a strike. He swung.
Yeah, and that's a swinging strike.
Yeah, he swung the bat.
So seems like that was meant to be. That's strike 2 from Lever, the curveball.
Here you go, 1-3.
That's a hard hit ball to right field. Just between the gap between first and second. Nice hard hit ball. Brings up their cleanup hitter. This guy's got the camouflage helmet. Looks kind of like he's into some hunting and fishing. Batter calls timeout. Umpire gives it to him. Lever's looking in. Curveball. Must have missed inside.
Hey, Joel.
Ooh, ripped that ball. 1 hop to the left fielder. He hits the cutoff in a hurry. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. This elite baseball team's not afraid to swing the bat. Brings up a lefty, 5-hitter.
Vamos, vamos.
Mr. Morrison at the plate. That one misses outside. So if you're joining us late, we got Owen Lever on the mound, Brady Marshall behind the plate, Mateo at first, Danilo at second, Wilson at short, and Ethan Futch at third. Dylan Knight in right, Reese Brush in center, and Ethan Barclay in left field. That's a nice curveball, came in for a strike. Hard hit ball back to the pitcher. That ball goes straight through the middle, straight over the bag. Wilson Anderson tried to field it behind the bag. He missed it, and then Danilo came behind him and got it, but the runners are all safe. I think that might be a base hit, too. How are we scoring that one? Base hit on that one. That's bases loaded, 2 outs for the 6-hitter. First pitch comes in low, ball 1. C. Brown at the plate.
Vamos, vamos. Los out.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, defense. Atta boy.
Good curveball for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another curveball. Oh, wow, that one just missed a little high. That ball's off the backstop. All the runners have to go back. That backstop really throws it back to the catcher, so Brady Marshall got back there in a hurry. Owen Lever was coming in. And the runner on third turned around and went back to third.
Let's go, Owen.
2 strikes on the batter now. Or no, actually, I think it's actually 3-1. That's ball 4.
No wing. Vamos, vamos.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 run in for Florida Elite. That one misses. Squirts out. Here he comes. He's coming in. So that's ball 1. We got first base open now. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. For the 7-hitter, Mr. Thomason. 1 ball.
Vamos.
Umpire calls that one a ball. 2 balls. Sometimes these umpires don't work hard enough to get down there and see the bottom of the zone.
Let's go.
Move it up a little bit and they can see it, so they call that one a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. First base open now because that runner came in on the pass ball. That's ball 4. Runner takes first base. Nothing hurt there. But Coach Barclay's going out to visit Lever. I think he's probably saying something like, let's get ahead of this batter, just throw him a couple strikes and trust your defense. Smith at the plate. That looked like a curveball that missed. And Lever seemed to have his curveball today. He might have been overthrown a little bit on the fastball. Let's see what he's got now. That's just the umpire either not knowing what he's doing or just not doing his job, because that ball was a perfect pitch. Right at the knees, right down the middle. It's a ground ball to third. Futch fields it, throws to first for the 3rd out. But the Florida Elite get 3 runs in the bottom of the 1st, and if the Burn don't wake up now, it's going to be a very short weekend for this club. They're coming off a big weekend 2 weeks ago where they won a tournament in Jacksonville. Yesterday they got beat 6-0 and 6-3. And today they are down 3-0 after 1. In fact, I'm not sure we've won an inning yet this weekend. Maybe we won the 6th inning yesterday in that 6-3 loss. But I think we got to get back to just trying to win an inning. That'd be nice. Dylan Knight leading off for the Burn in the top of the second.
Okay, we'll have to try that. Bobby's zone.
That ball misses inside low for ball 1.
I'll have to ask him if that's okay with him.
Another low one, ball 2.
Here we go, 3.
3-0 is the count. 3 low pitches there. Something changed in between these 2 innings. Ball 4 high. Tommy wants some of these.
Okay.
Ethan Barclay coming to the plate. Batting 5th for the Burn. Another low one. 5 balls in a row. Throws over to first. Dylan gets a little dirty sliding back in there. That was a good thing he did because pitcher almost caught him there. That ball's in there for a strike. I think that was a good call. Maybe they'll both figure it out. Ball 2 high. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a foul tip for a strike. Catcher throws down to first. Dylan Knight gets back to the bag safe. 2-2 count. Barclay fights that one off. High fastball. Count still 2-2. Pitcher throws over. Dylan Knight's back in there under the throw. That ball's going towards the first base, close to the fence. And the first baseman gets over there and makes a catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning. Rodney Blackwelder at the plate. That's a high fastball. Rodney, teeny bit late and fouls that ball back behind home plate. See if he can catch up to that. Rodney takes another big swing. I like the swing a lot.
Go 88. Protect now. Let's go.
That ball's in the dirt. Dylan Knight takes off for second. The ball bounces halfway back to the pitcher. And Dylan's safe at second. One out. Rodney's got 1 ball, 2 strikes. High curveball misses for ball 2.
I'm Rodney.
Coach Stegbauer tells Rodney to look for the fastball right here. 2-2. Oh, and he rips the fastball out to, oh my goodness. That was a great hard hit ball. But it went, they were playing so far back, it went straight to the left fielder on a line. And the left fielder stepped in 2 steps and caught the ball. Good at bat for Rodney Blackwelder. Brings up Danilo Soto. That ball's high for ball 1.
Boy.
Danilo hits another one to left field. And the left fielder makes a nice play on that. Those are 2 good swings. I think if the Burn can keep doing that, we'll score some runs today. Returning to the mound for the second inning. A little change behind the plate. We got Ethan Futch coming out. Sometimes the Burn like to alternate their catchers every other inning. Sometimes they go the whole game and then somebody else plays the next game. But it looks like Got a little alternation going here. So Futch behind the plate, Levers on the mound. Brings Rodney Blackwell there in at third. Anderson at short. Soto at second, and Dalmau at first. With Barclay in left, Brush in center, and Knight in right.
Go, Owen. Atta boy.
Curveball comes in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. That's the way to get ahead of this batter. Now, as Coach Jim from the Hooks would say, don't throw him too good a pitch right here. Curveball. Batter fights that curveball off. I think that would have been strike three. No balls, 2 strikes. That's another curveball. And he really jams the batter on that. Kind of up and in. Ground ball to the second baseman, Danilo Soto. Throws over to Mateo at first for the first out of the inning. That runner did hustle down the line. Almost beat that throw because it was a slow roller and Danilo was playing back. So Danilo had to go a long way to field that ball. Bunt to the third baseman. Rodney comes in, barehands it. And that's just a bunt for a hit right there. Kind of caught Rodney playing a little too far back, but we're getting close to being back to the top of their order. I'm not sure whether we are yet.
Yeah, that was the leadoff hitter, number 4.
Okay, so we're at the 2 spot here. Leadoff hitter who bunted for a hit is on first base. T. Brown. This guy looks like he's wanting to run to second base. Lever's going to try to hold him on. Yeah, this is going to be a little battle here between this base runner trying to steal second base and the pitcher trying to hold him on. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Stegbauer calls a little pitch out here. That's ball 1. It's Brady at the plate for Florida Elite Baseball. Lever throws over again. These are both well-coached teams. You can tell this runner's trying to put some pressure on the pitcher, and I think it's working. But Lever's doing a nice job holding him on. Lever's just living right outside the plate there, and that's ball 2, no strikes. And that is a foul ball out of play. down the third base line.
Here we go, Vern. Let's go. 1-3.
2 balls, 1 strike. Batter calls time. Spits like a pro. Comes back into the box. Lever's looking in. Lever still keeping that runner on us. And the runner goes. Futch comes up throwing hard. Wow. And that throw pulls Wilson off the bag. He misses it. Goes to center field, and the runner just keeps on going to third base. Counts 3 balls and 1 strike. Futch had all the arm he needed to make that out. He just didn't throw a strike to second base there, so because that runner was dead in the water. But the runner was so late that he saw the ball pass Wilson, and he just kept running. So that's ball 4 on the batter. So now they have first and third. 1 out.
Guys, 3-5-1. 3-5-1.
Taylor, coming at you.
Got him.
No.
Oh my goodness. That one looks really nice. Owen threw over to first, threw a strike right to Mateo's glove, and the runner was way off the bag. And I think the umpire was a little too far away from that. He's standing behind the pitcher on the second base side. That's a pitch out.
Got him!
Boom.
Good job.
That was a nice first third defense play where Futch came up throwing hard
What's ball? Strike.
to second on the steal. Anderson caught the ball, threw it
What's the
right back to
count,
Futch at home, and they tagged that runner out coming home.
Thanks.
So that's 2 outs now with a runner on second and McDavid at the plate. Curveball for a strike.
Va para allá.
That is 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a swing and a miss on a curveball that's in the dirt. Ball goes back to the fence, and the runner advances to third base. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on third. Ball comes back to the fence. And that runner scores on a pass ball. The ball pops in and out of the catcher's mitt. Comes back to the fence. And there's no play at the plate.
Right here, buddy. Have fun. Here we go. Drive the baseball right here.
That makes it 4-0 Florida Elite Baseball. That's that fastball that I think he's overthrowing just a little bit. Skips off the plate for ball 2.
Right here, Bob. Winner right here.
Full count. Nobody on base. That one bounces in too. Brings up the 4-hitter for Florida Elite Baseball. The runner on first base and 2 outs. Runner gets time.
Attaboy.
Curveball for a strike. Batter doesn't like it. He gives the umpire a look like, what are you talking about? Another curveball, another strike.
Hey, don't talk to the pitcher back.
The batter yells at the pitcher, why don't you throw me a fastball? Umpire takes issue with it. And this is where you should get a fastball right in the butt cheek. That was another curveball high. One ball, 2 strikes. Another curveball, high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think he's coming right back at him with another curveball if I had to bet. That's a fastball, misses low. That's a foul ball down the first base line. One hops into the fence. Foul fence. Still a full count. Dylan Knight's got the foul ball out there. He's throwing it in. First base coach covers that. Owen's ready. Batter's ready. Curveball. Strike 3. Curveball for strike 3. The batter bat flips for some reason on what he thought was ball 4. Tell you what. So there's some speculation here that might have been a little high pitch, that might have been ball 4, but due to the batter's attitude and body language, he earned himself strike 3. And of course, he flipped the bat almost all the way back to the dugout. So hopefully the batter learned a lesson from that, but somehow I doubt it. Owen Lever comes to the plate to lead off the top of the 3rd inning for the Bern National. And the pitcher gives him a little taste of his own medicine, throws him a curveball for a strike.
He didn't swing, right?
There's a fastball for strike 2. Oh, Owen Lever Lever hits that one hard. That is a foul ball.
Great job, Bo. Here we go. Straighten it out.
Yeah, let's go. Do it again, just in the middle.
That Lever hit really hard. Almost to the fence and left. That's ball one. Curveball in the dirt outside. Another curveball misses in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one almost came back in. This umpire likes to make himself the story. He comes out in front of the plate and he yells back at the pitcher, "Pitcher, keep your emotions to yourself." Apparently the pitcher showed some disagreement with the call on that last pitch. He called it a ball. Pitcher thought it might have come in. And now we got the manager. Now we got the manager coming out taking issue with the umpire. Guess I don't blame him. Now we got 3 or 4 parents screaming through the fence. So Florida Elite's not having much of this umpire, and I suspect we should just keep our mouth shut. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So a pitcher threw a curveball that missed inside on that last pitch. The pitcher showed his disagreement with the umpire. Then the umpire came out in front of the plate and said, "Pitcher, keep your emotions to yourself." Well, the coach didn't like that very much, but pitcher got him with strike 3. And then Ethan Futch is now at the plate, and he leads him off with a curveball. Curveball looked a little high, but umpire calls a strike there. And that's a fastball. Ethan Futch hits it hard to left center. And the Florida Elite outfielders are doing their job today. They're getting to those balls and catching them. Even though that was good contact. Brings Reese Brush to the plate. Ball 1. Two balls. Three balls. And that's ball 4. 4 low pitches, all for balls. And there's 2 outs with Reese Brush on first base. Brady Marshall at the plate. Ricky Stegbauer on deck. Reese, they throw over to first. Reese dives back in. And then the ball gets away to the fence, so Reese actually gets to jog down to second base. Maybe that opens the door here for an RBI. Brady's been having some pretty good at-bats these last 2 days. Swings at that one. That's a foul ball. I think it was a foul ball off the plate. But the umpire missed it, and then the third baseman came in and fielded it foul. That's a ground ball to the second baseman, and it goes through his legs. And the right fielder throws the ball home unnecessarily because the runner had held up on third. and the ball goes through the catcher's legs to the fence. There's no pitcher there backing up the throw, so Reese Brush gets to jog home for the first run of the game for the Florida Burn. Brings up Ricky Stegbauer. Brady Marshall's on second. 2 outs. The Burner down 4-1. Stegbauer takes a big swing and miss. Fastball on the first pitch. Ooh, that's a called strike, but really should have been called a ball. It was way out in the other batter's box. Stegbauer hits the ball to right center field. Brady Marshall jogs home easily. Stegbauer has to turn around and go back to first. Wilson Anderson at the plate. Fastball inside called for a strike. Anderson hits a flare into right field for a single. And now the Burn have runners on first and second, and they've scored 2. That ball's high for ball 1. Stegbauer's on second, Anderson's on first. And Mateo's been hitting the ball hard this spring, so he's got an RBI out there for him too. Ooh. That's a strike 1. A little bit questionable call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tip off the catcher's mitt for strike 2. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go.
1 ball, 2 strikes, runners on first and second. Curveball misses way high and outside. That's a righty batter, hits him right in the head. Plant City's finest going by in the outfield. That is ball 3. Miss high and outside. Got a full count here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Mateo's got to try to win this battle. And the pitcher fakes the throw to second base on the inside move. Now he's back to the plate. That is a little chopper back to the pitcher. He tries to throw to first, and he does. And the first baseman has to jump to catch that, but did a nice job catching that ball and getting back down on the bag. So the Burn get 2. They're down 4-2 in the middle of the third, and we're going to take a quick break. Owen Lever back on the hill to pitch the bottom of the third. Facing a lefty batter for the Florida Elite. Nice little curveball cuts across the plate for strike one. Futch is back at third on defense. Brady Marshall back behind the plate. Same pitch, called for a ball this time. Mateo's at first, Danilo's at second, Wilson's at short. Ethan Futch at third, Barclay's in left. Reese Brush is in center, and Dylan Knight is in right. That one misses outside for ball two.
Win.
Foul ball behind the third base dugout.
Oh, my blue. Good job.
Umpire missed that one. That one should have been strike three, but he calls that a ball. And now it's a full count to the leadoff hitter. Wow, and then he hadn't been able to see that pitch all day long.
Hey guys, don't touch the cameras.
Runner on first, no outs here.
I don't think it works that way. We would like him to, because Jim did over and like, so what'll happen?
That is the 56th pitch for Lever. Lever comes off the mound and calls that ball, catches that. One out, runner on first after the pop fly back to the pitcher.
Yeah, I don't know what Bobby or Jim had told Bobby or anything. Yeah, well, I saw you text me. You messaged me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot who I told.
So the burner down 4-2, but we're showing some fight here. That ball misses up and in, fastball for ball one to the batter. Looks like Rodney Blackwelder has warmed up to come in and pitch, which means Florida Elite Baseball might have scored its last run on the day. That's ball two. Curveball misses outside. Rodney's pretty much our shutdown pitcher. I suspect if they get another base runner, you're going to see Rodney sooner rather than later. That one bounces to the backstop, and the runner advances to second. 3 balls, no strikes on the batter. That's strike one. Three balls, 1 strike. And that one misses high for ball 4. Yeah, and that's going to be it. That's about 60 pitches for Lever. and Coach Stegbauer comes out to talk to him. Owen doesn't want to give up that baseball. But that was a good outing for Owen. He didn't have all of his stuff, but he battled, and he had his curveball. Now, I think his fastball was what he struggled with a little bit,
Yeah, Owen.
but he did a nice job. So that's something you can build on. Good little outing for Owen Lever. Blackwelder's all warmed up, and he comes in with runners on first and second and one out. I really like this guy in this spot. Absolutely our shutdown pitcher. That's strike one. And that one will put a little fear in the batter. Curveball misses outside. But it's nice to show the batter that.
That to me is like that.
Now you know what's coming.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where like he must have
Paoli.
didn't do the land, he didn't update and like weed or the land.
Ooh, that's a high fastball. Pops out of the catcher's glove, so that's a runner's advance on a pass ball. The burn moved the whole infield in. Try to hold these runners on second and third, where there's one out. Two balls, one strike on the batter. Blackwelder goes back to the windup. And misses high with a curveball. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 4. Nothing hurt there. Runner goes down to first. See if Rodney can get ahead of this batter. He's not missing by much there. Florida Elite bring in a courtesy runner for their catcher. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Brings Walker to the plate with bases loaded and 1 out. And he takes a fastball for strike 1. That one caught him off guard. I don't think he was expecting that fastball to come that fast. There's another one. Chopper down third. Ethan Fudge puts a soccer move on that ball. Touches it foul with his foot. That's strike 2. Bases loaded. 1 out.
Attaboy!
Well, that is strike 3 on the outside corner
Vamos, Ronnie, vamos.
for 2 outs.
But we decided to close off the first floor, like it was in an open
Curveball comes in for strike 1.
over the living room. And we decided to close it off and do it like a bonus area, because there was one small bonus area up the Is it 2-story? It's 2-story, yeah. And if we left it open, that meant we didn't.
Fastball missed a little high. Umpires floating the zone all day long. I guess what do you expect? Curveball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded here. Blackwelder trying to get this team out of the jam. Curveball, fouled off down the left field line. Way out of play.
I wish you would have had the one like you guys have. They don't have, it's nice that they have 3 in the
Rodney's got his stuff today, big time.
Vamos.
He gets him with the high cheese. Nice fastball. Batter just can't lay off. Swings and misses for strike 3.
Good job, Ronnie.
And Blackwelder was definitely the right man in the right spot there for the burn. And that is going to bring up Dylan Knight coming to the plate for the Florida Burn Tampa national team. Florida Burn has teams all over the state. They started off as a Venice organization, and in the last 4 or 5 years they've built up a bunch of teams in Tampa. So they're called the Florida Burn Tampa, and then we're the national team. So last weekend, or no, 2 weeks ago in Jacksonville, we played Burn Blast in the semifinal game. Then we played the Florida Burn Atlantic in the final game. So we had 3 out of 4 Florida Burn teams in the final 4 of that tournament 2 weeks ago. Pitches in, misses low for a ball. Ball 1 on Dylan Knight. Knight puts a big swing on that one. Fouls it back to the fence for strike 1. This pitcher has started missing low. That's ball 2. And that one bounced back to the fence again, but this umpire's strike zone is not low. This umpire's strike zone is high, so maybe we ought to just let him throw some in the dirt. Oh, that's a nice line drive. Shortstop dives for it and misses. Left fielder fields it, and Dylan Knight's got himself a leadoff single. Hard hit ball to left field. Number 11, Ethan Barclay comes to the plate. High fastball for ball 1. Looks like Coach Stegbauer's trying to get something going here. I think this might be a hit and run. Oh, Barclay loads up, just misses and fouls that ball off behind the first base dugout. Barclay put a really nice swing on that. Knight is looking like he's ready to take off here. He's watching that pitcher closely. And he does. He takes off. That's a hit and run. And the third baseman makes a good play. He's off the bag. That moves the runner over to second. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, but he manages to get the tag on Barclay. Home plate umpire loves to make the call, even though he's 90 feet away. Infield umpire asked him, and home plate umpire just says he called him on the tag, but I got the same exact view he had, and there was no way to tell whether that tag got put on the batter. Okay, Blackwelder's at the plate. That's ball one high. And Rodney's just the kind of guy who knows how to help himself out with the bat. So don't be surprised if he mashes one here. Two balls. That one missed outside.
Vamos, igual, vamos.
And it's a fastball that he hits high in the air. Center fielder comes in on the sprint and catches that ball.
Vamos, Dani. Estamos.
Ball misses low for ball one. See if the Burn can get a little two-out rally going again here, like they did last inning. Danilo Soto at the plate. Top of the fourth inning. The Burn are down 4-2. That's a strike, fastball strike inside. That one misses low again. Two balls, one strike. Danilo leaves it up there for ball three. That was disciplined hitting right there. 3 balls, 1 strike. See if Danilo can hit this fastball hard. That ball misses low. So Danilo does his part. Brings Owen Lever to the plate. And Owen, in his last at bat, had a really nice swing where he hit the ball almost over the left field fence, but it was foul. Elite Baseball Manager going out to visit his pitcher. Doesn't look like he's going to make a change, just look like he's going out there to have a little chat. He's probably reminding him that Owen turned on one earlier. This pitcher, Mr. Brady, has thrown 71 pitches. I guess they're trying to give their next pitcher time to warm up. Lever's ready. And that ball, wow. That's a high pitch that the umpire calls a strike. I don't think it's on purpose. I just think he can't figure out what a strike is and what a ball is. Lever swings at that one. That one was a strike. And It's a swing and a miss for strike 2.
Let's go, Owen.
Owen's got runners on
Put it in
first and
play.
second.
Let's go.
See if he can shorten up and put one in play.
Good eye.
That one, same spot, misses high.
Cógele para que anote.
He said that you could look at binoculars to see your lot.
Curveball.
Boy.
Lever stays back and fouls that ball off. That's a good piece of hitting there.
Let's go, Owen.
Yeah, so like, take your time. And who knows? With the weather, you know what I mean? Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and I said sometimes, you know, you don't want
No.
That ball misses a little high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This pitcher's working hard, trying to hang on here. That one's high and in.
Vamos.
Should have been ball 4.
Let's go, O.
Cuidado. Cuidado.
Parents on the other side yelling at the umpire to be consistent.
Vamos.
Can't disagree with that. That one's high for ball 4. So Ethan Futch comes to the plate with 2 outs and bases loaded, and Futch hit the ball really hard last time. So
Let's go, Futchy.
I like this player right
Vamos,
here.
G. Vamos.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. They're leaving the pitcher in.
Let's go.
It's funny how these things sneak up on you. Now he's got 78 pitches. That one's in for a strike 1.
Okay. Vamos.
Futch has got a really mature baseball player. Got a great baseball IQ. Nothing really phases him. Up and in for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Ethan Futch, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Another one misses up and in. Futch does not back down from that. This Bern national team, all these players have been playing baseball a long, long time. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Catcher's going to go visit the pitcher. Futch is the son of a longtime baseball coach. His dad coaches the Osceola high school team in Pinellas County. His older sister's a star catcher on their softball team at Osceola. And so he steps in for the 3-1 pitch. That is ball 4, another one, up and in. That scores Dylan Knight from 3rd. Everybody else takes the next base. Brings Reese Brush to the plate. And just now, Florida Baseball Elite is getting their bullpen going. So we're getting a runner in there for the catcher. That would be Ethan Barclay running for Futch. Had a good at bat. And that brings up Reese Brush. Reese is another guy who will not be fazed by anything that comes at him at the plate. Ball 1, high and in. That's 4 or 5 pitches in a row he's missed high and in. These guys are standing there saying, throw another one at me. Another mound visit. I don't know if they're getting crossed up or if he's just trying to give his relief pitcher time to warm up. Got a submariner over there in the bullpen. Reese has got 1 ball, bases loaded, 2 outs. Tying runs on 3rd base here. Danilo Soto on 3rd. That ball missed in, but the umpire called it a strike. Tell you what, Danilo is ready to get in there from third on a pass ball here. That's a bunt down third base. Danilo goes home. He throws to first. You know, that's a pretty good effort at bunting for a hit there. The pitcher just made a good play coming off the mound. I don't think you can get a bunt down much better than that. So they hold us to 1 run. Scores 4-3 in the middle of the 4th. And you got Blackwelder on the mound. Let's see if he can do some quick work here. Blackwelder's on the mound. And he's going to face the pitcher, number 2, Brady. And that's a swing and a miss. I don't think this Florida Elite team has seen a pitcher that throws this hard. Strike 2, fastball. Brady Marshall still behind the plate. That ball misses up and away. Ethan Futch at third, Anderson at short, Soto at second, Dalmau at first, Knight in right, Brush in center, and Barclay in left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball. That ball was coming in. That batter fought it off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled another one back. So that's 17 pitches for Blackwelder.
Go back there. Come on, Rodney.
And he puts the bat out. Oh, Futch makes a great play and a throw over to first. Wow. That was a hard hit line drive to Futch. Futch one hops it backhand, comes up throwing to first, and Mateo has a great pick at first. I don't know if that ball bounced or landed in his glove, but he had to stretch and get down low for that one. And that's a first pitch grounder to the first baseman, Mateo. Steps on the bag for the second out. There we go. Now we got something going here on defense. It's funny the way a play like that from Futch can get everything going. Now we got the right fielder, Behringer, for the Florida Elite Baseball, and they get him with a curveball on the first pitch. I wonder if he's going to yell at this pitcher. He manages to do another bat flip as he approached the plate. He threw the last batter's bat back to the dugout by flipping it high in the air. That's another curveball, and now Rodney's just making him look silly. Fastball. He can't catch up with that one either. That one, he sticks the bat out to try to foul it off just to protect himself. We'll see what he gets here. Curveball, swing and a miss. And that kid gets what he deserves, and he runs off the field swinging his bat like he's at the playground. Florida Elite Baseball sends a new pitcher to the mound. We'll figure out who that is, but that puts the prior pitcher, I think he moved to either shortstop or second base. Let's see. Yeah, the pitcher moves to second base, and we get the submariner out of the bullpen. So, and we got Brady Marshall, Ricky Stegbauer, and Wilson Anderson coming to the plate. The pitcher is Kay Thomason. And he's the first one I've seen today wearing the stirrups for Florida Elite Baseball, which is a blast from the past. True baseball stirrups on. Brady Marshall at the plate. Top of the fifth inning, the burner down 4-3. And no outs, nobody on.
Go, Brady.
Ooh. Submariner throws the ball in there, and Brady tries to bunt it. Foul ball, strike one.
There's a subdivision called New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Brady steps back in there. Brady steps back and swings and hits the ball to right center field. The right fielder comes over, bounces in and out of his glove, and I guess we're calling that an error.
We gotta have somebody ready. You have this unnecessary delay.
Umpire takes issue with the amount of time it took to get the courtesy runner in there for our catcher, Brady Marshall. Now that brings Ricky Stegbauer to the plate. And it's Reese Brush running on first base. That ball misses high and away. Ricky's top of the order today. Corners are in. That ball way outside. Ump calls it a strike. Throws over to first. Brush dives back in there. He's safe. Stegbauer's putting the play on. I think you can count on Stegbauer trying to get this run across. Get the leadoff runner on. Pitcher throws to the plate. Ricky Stegbauer, the batter, apparently missed the call. Coach Stegbauer on third, not too happy with that.
Let's go, Ricky.
I think Ricky thought he saw a hit and run. That's 2 strikes on the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball's behind his back. That advances the runner, so that takes care of that. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Ricky. Let's go, win the battle, Ricky.
Reese is on second. Ricky's at the plate. He sticks the bat out. Pitcher holds the runner at second, throws to first. So that's 1 out. Wilson Anderson coming to the plate.
Go, Willie. Go, keep us alive.
I think Coach is going to let Willie hit here, see if he can get something to the outfield to score this run. He's tying run on second base. That ball misses low. Ball 1. Wilson takes a big swing, fouls that one back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wilson's changed his batting stance a little. He's got the bat way up high. I think that's something he picked up from former coach and team parent Gary Sheffield. Ball misses low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Willie.
But Wilson's got the hands way up there by his ears. Pulls him down a little bit as the pitch is being delivered. Another big swing, foul ball behind the first base dugout. Counts 2-2 on the batter. See if Willie can step up here and get himself a base hit on a 2-2 count. He's going to have to battle. That ball's up and in around his eyes for ball 3. Full count. See who wins this battle.
Well, it's Monsters Inc., but the whole school's doing it. Just had this big
Mauricio.
Oh, and that is just a good pitch. Wilson swings a little late and misses that. Swing and miss for strike 3.
Let's go.
So that makes 2 outs. Runner on second. And Mateo Dalmal at the plate. Mateo's been hitting the ball really well this season. Lots of line drives. Pitch is in there for strike 1. That's strike 2. That ball rose.
Vamos, contacto ahora, contacto.
Little submariner's finding his groove here. That was 3 good pitches in a row. 1 to strike Wilson out, and the first 2 strikes on Mateo.
Vamos, Rizzo.
Ball misses low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See what, this might be the last inning of the game. Not sure if we're hitting the time limit or not here. That ball is a foul ball down the third base line for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Burn are going to have to get out there and get their work done quick. See if they can get one more at bat here. You know Rodney's going to mow him down, so should be a quick half inning. If it's not, we could be in trouble.
No, we need to get this. We don't get this. This has to be a quick.
What's the deal?
¿Cuánto? 6.
Alright, Tom, not calls then. We don't need to pitch anymore. We got
Yo.
We're down 4-3.
Dani, pídela. Quedan 6 minutos.
So you got Rodney on the mound, Brady, Marshall behind the plate, Mateo at first, Danilo at second, Wilson at short, and Ethan Futch at third.
Let's go,
Barclay in
guys.
left, Brush in center,
Quick out.
and Dylan Knight in right. Batter steps in there. This game's got about 5 minutes left, so if we don't take care of business quick, this game's going to be over. If this inning ends before the clock runs, then they'll play one more inning. Strike 1. Now the umpire's floating the zone again.
Attaboy.
Strike 1.
Vamos.
Rodney's working fast here. Oh, that ball's hit hard to right. Dylan's back. He's got it. Let's throw it in there. That's 1 out. Hits the batter on the first pitch. He runs down to first base. Strike 1. Rodney's working as fast as he can. Try to get us an extra inning here. The parents tell the batter to step out of the box, and he does.
Attaboy.
Strike 2.
So one more, Rodney.
Vamos, pa' doble.
Oh, Anderson pops out of his glove. They're throwing the ball around the infield. Wow, I think Anderson got ahead of himself there. If he catches that ball, he's got a double play and this inning's over. That's the one we needed. Curveball misses outside. Strike one. Strike two. Maybe we can get a strike him out, throw him out, pick somebody off a base here. That's strike three. 2 outs.
Go,
1
play two.
minute.
Strike one.
Strike one, swinging.
Strike two. Wow. Strike two. Wow. That second base umpire just called the game with 1 strike left. He just didn't want to work today. That guy's pathetic. Guy's absolutely pathetic. That's the ball game because the umpire doesn't want to play another inning. That's just typical stuff out here. Mike Sansone Park. Game over.